Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. Come along with me, and I'm going to show you what I've been up to lately. I think you're going to like it. I have been working on my kitchen. I've had something new installed, and I've been working on a DIY. So come along with me, and we will check it out. And let's see what we've been up to at Simple Food, Simple Life, okay? Come on. Well, here is the last night for the old sink. Tomorrow, the new sink is going to be installed. And I'm kind of excited. There'll be a brand new sink, stainless, and a new faucet as well. I think it's going to look beautiful and be extremely serviceable. So, we'll see what it looks like tomorrow. Hello! I'm in my kitchen. I got my sink installed. Ta-da! It's beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. I didn't want to use it because I was afraid I would, get water on it and stuff. Okay, so, and I'll put some pictures in, some close-up pictures so you can see. This sink was purchased at Home Depot. It is called Glacier Bay. It has the swivel faucet with the extended sprayer. Also, it has a soap dispenser, which initially I didn't have the plumber install, and then I changed my mind and installed it myself. And I have to say, I really, really like it a lot. If you are interested in this sink, I'll try to put a link below. My countertops are not great. They were part of a kitchen remodel in this kitchen. I'm sure it was, I don't know, probably the 1970s. And this house was built in 52. So I am going to sand off the countertops, and I'm going to use some Rust-Oleum epoxy appliance paint. I'm just painting them white. They're already white. And so I'm in the process of sanding them. My neighbor was good enough to loan me this palm sander. So let me show you a little bit of how things look here. Like I got my work clothes on. All right. So I have done a little bit of sanding around here, but you can see this is not great. And there was a big gouge that had occurred when the old install was done, and so that had to be puttied. From a distance, the counters look fine. Well, not fine, but they look okay. But up close, it is not great. So you can see here, they're bad. They stain very, very easily. And here, where I do all the food prep, or most of the food prep for the Simple Food, Simple Life videos, which please like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate it. But anyway, you can see this just takes constant scrubbing and work, and I don't know, it's not good. So I'm going to sand them. I'm going to, and then I will clean them off really well, and then I'm going to start the paint process. And when I get to that spot of the project, I'll show you. Okay, all I've done is give this light, or this small area, a light sanding. And then behind the sink, excuse the dishes, please. But the pets did have to eat. So it's just lightly sanded so that it gives the paint something to adhere to. And that's really all it is. And plus, I did a little bit of this area here where the caulk is. So, all right, I'm going to get started on the paint. All right, this is the paint I'm using today. It is Rust-Oleum Appliance Epoxy. It's white. I've watched a couple videos on this and people have had a lot of success with it, so that's what I'm using. Excuse me. I've got a paint roller tray here and a 4-inch foam roller. And this is the only new paintbrush I had. It's a little overkill, it's kind of large, but it's a 3-inch. That's okay, it'll work. I'm going to attempt to do this without taping off because I'm pretty good at that, at painting, but we'll see. If worse comes to worse and I have to tape it off, I will. Okay, let's get started. Okay, the first coat is on this side. This appliance paint has a sheen to it. And honestly, I'm not going to worry about this. I'm not moving this out. It'll be fine. So, I'm going to continue on my way. I'm going to do some sanding on the other side, and I'm going to move this stuff out of the way, get the sanding done on the other side, and then put a coat of paint on that. Now you can see that this side is pretty bad. The other side wasn't too awful, but this side of the sink is very bad. So definitely it needs to be refurbished. You can see right there. It's bad. And no matter how I scrub, no matter what I do, it does not help it. I've even used bleach cleaner on it, which I really don't love to do, but just to see, and it doesn't help. So, okay, we're going to get to it. Alright, I got the first coat on this side. I think it looks much better. You can see that area. And got the first coat on. And now I will continue on this side. This side is equally as bad. You can see here, here. So, gonna get to it. All right, I have my first coat on all the countertops. It says that you should let it dry for at least an hour in between coats. So, I'm going to grab myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and a cup of coffee while this dries, and then I'm going to, I'll touch it first just to make sure that it's good and dry, and then I'll add another coat. I may wait longer, but I'm going to actually do 3 coats of the appliance epoxy. And then I'm going to let it cure for at least 24 hours before I put anything on the countertops. Okay, we'll be back when I'm done and we'll see what it looks like. I think it's going to be good. Alright, my countertops are done. I will be able to put the things back on my countertop after 24 hours, so that means I've got a couple of hours left, and then I can put everything back. This has really been a good experience, I have to say. I think they look much, much better. I was going to go with 3 coats, and I decided to go with 2 coats. Now, if you use this product, the Rust-Oleum Epoxy Appliance Paint, it is thin. It's thinner than I expected it to be. I don't know why. I expected it to be thick, but it wasn't, which was fine because actually it made it a little bit easier to apply. So it looks really good, and one thing about it, I like the sheen of it, the feel of it. It feels really good, and it feels very hard. I haven't set anything on there, but it looks really nice, and it's got a great feel to it along the edge. Now, I just used a foam roller, like I showed you in the beginning, and I used a tiny paintbrush to get in back here because that's quite narrow. And so it has actually worked out very well so far. So I'm hoping that it holds up and gives me a few years good use out of it. Now, I only used about a quarter of that quart, so there's quite a bit left. The quart was just under $16 at Home Depot. And with my other supplies that I had to get, it was about $25, I think. So that isn't terrible. Excuse me. I had gotten an estimate for new countertops, and just laminate countertops installed was going to be around $1,500. That did not include my sink. Now, the sink. The sink is a Glacier Bay sink from Home Depot. It was $279, and with tax, it was just under $300. I had my plumber install it, and he's going to send me a bill, so I can't tell you how much that cost me. And I think that's relative to wherever you live and what your plumbers charge, what the going rate is, etc. So I like it a lot, I have to say, and I was very pleased. Now, if you get it on your hands, it doesn't come off your hands very easily. And they do recommend cleaning your tools with turpentine. It has a very strong smell, so if you do decide to use this, make sure you have a well-ventilated room. I had my screen door, I had the storm door, the door open on the inside, and my screen in my storm door was open, and then my window in the kitchen, I also had that window open. You're definitely going to need ventilation. Don't try to do this without it. And I don't think I mentioned that I did scrub my countertops before I sanded them. I scrubbed them, cleaned them really well, and made sure that they were dry before I sanded them. So there you go. There is the new painted countertops, painted with Rust-Oleum epoxy appliance paint. So I hope you like it. I enjoyed doing it, but then I enjoy painting. That's just me. So, all right then, listen, I love you guys. If I can do it, you can do it. Just put your mind to it, and you can do something new if you've never done it before, and maybe some of you are old hats at this. All right, love ya, and thank you, and always remember, little is much when God is in it. I just wanted to do a little postscript for you. It's been about 6 weeks, going on 7 weeks, since I have had the new sink installed and refurbished my countertops. And I just wanted to give you a quick update and show you how well they have done. I am extremely pleased with the way the Rust-Oleum appliance epoxy paint has worked out. It's absolutely beautiful. I have had no problems with it whatsoever. I can tell you that for sure. It is easy to clean up. I just do my normal cleanup. I use a non-scratch sponge like I always do. And everything just comes right up off of it. I'm not careless with my countertops. I've never been careless with them. But I just wanted to show you how really, really nice they look. You can see they just really look good. They look as good as the day I did them. So if you want to give this a try, I would encourage you to do so. It's very easy. It's just a matter of being patient and waiting. Let me show you here. Remember that spot that was so terrible? Oh my gosh, this is so great. It's really wonderful. I could not be more pleased with it. I'm happy that I did it. I would encourage you to do it. I believe that those colors come in, I think the only colors the appliance paint comes in is black and white. But you can check it out for yourself. You can go to their website and they have a lot of information on there for you. Okay? All right, listen, I just had to show you that and show you how great it is. And also the sink, I'm loving it. Loving, loving, loving it. Okay? All right. So that's it. I love you. And if I can do this, you can do it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a new episode of Simple Food, Simple Life. I love you guys. And as always, little is much when God is in it. Okay? All right. I'll talk to you later.